Today we're going to be working on Chapter 4 of a power guide for beginners and users for SolidWorks 2017. So if you go to your DDP class and click on the topics page, you'll find power guide, and then we just click on Chapter 4 to open it. And we're going to start with tutorial 1 on page 181. And you can see it gives you step by step creating sketches. We'll start with a couple circles, and then we'll draw a couple center lines, and we will draw a couple more circles and arcs. And then we're going to use the trim tool to trim to closest. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll open up SolidWorks. We're going to start on the top plane, and we're going to draw a couple circles. Our first circle, our inner circle, we're going to smart dimension that to have a diameter of 120. And then we're going to draw another circle that's concentric, same center. And we're going to want that radius to be 140. Smart dimension this. So if we want the radius to be 140, we want our diameter to be 280. So we started with the two circles. Now let's look at our center lines so that we can draw these out. We're going to want to come out 260. So we can smart dimension this to be 260. And we'll come out the other side. It will be 260 from this side too. $260. And we're going to draw some lines, some regular lines. Creating an arc. So we'll come back here. And go on the tangent arc tool. Draw this out this way. Draw this out this way. Do a couple tangent arcs. This one's up a little bit. And let's smart dimension these. So R is 100. And then this one is the same on this side. So we can leave that at that. That's okay. So now we have this put in here correctly. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to create a couple circles here on this line. So right here in the middle, we're going to create a small circle. And we're going to want that to be 36, a diameter 36. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And it's already set at 36, so that's good. Oh, wait, no. 36. And then we're going to draw a circle concentric that has a radius of 38. Do the same thing on this side. Radius of 38. So that'll be a diameter of 76. And a diameter of 76. All right, so now we have everything in here. We just have to get our snippet tool. So we go, close this up. Trim entities, trim to closest, and we come in here and we start. Oops. I'm going to edit undo that. Click that out of there. All right, so now we have this all done. All we have to do is boss extrude base, and let's give it a good, nice thickness. Let's go 40, and there you go. There's your shape for part 1. So now that we completed tutorial 1, we can come on and do tutorial 2, and you'll see the first thing we need to do for tutorial 2 down here is sketch a couple center lines, vertical and horizontal one. So let's go start a new one. File, new. Okay. We're going to do this on the front plane. And we're going to sketch. We're going to do a couple center lines. One up. And one to the right. Let's make this one, smart dimension this one, to be 15. And we're going to start drawing lines. We're going to start drawing our lines, following the steps that are here on 9 through 16 and beyond. So first line is going to be 22.5 up from this point. Smart to mention that. 22.5 5. Then we're going to have a line that comes over 7.5. Smart to mention that. 7.5. Then we're going to go up 10. Smart to mention this to be 10. Then we're going to over 6.5. Then we're going to go down 25. This one's 25. Then we're going to go over 6. That's 6. And then down 4. And then we're going to create a line. Now it's important, we don't want it to, see how these dashed lines, we don't want to interfere with any of those dashed lines because we're going to want to be able to move this later. So we'll put this here, and then and we're not going to smart dimension this right now. We're going to create a line that goes from here up, straight up, and we're going to make that 4. And then we're going to go over 5. Smart dimension this to be 5. Then we're going to go down 8. Smart dimension this to be 8. All right, so what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to create some smart dimensions here. So let's do a center line. We can start here and bring this all the way out to here. And we want to smart dimension. We want to click on this tippy point here. And this line here, we want that to be 20. That brings it down like that. And then we want this point here and this line here, we want that to be 69. All right, so that brings that in. So now we're going to bring this line in here. we want to bring this line across and then bring this line down. And we're going to smart dimension this guy to be 4. All right, so now we have our half a shape here. So we can do this here. All right, so now what we want to do is we want to mirror entities. All right, we're going to mirror it about this line here, and the things we want to, entities we want to mirror is every one of the lines we drew. So this one, 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 this one. So you'll see when we hit this, we have a fully enclosed shape here. Now we're going to go under Features, Revolve Base, and we want to revolve it around this axis here, and then hit the check mark, and there you go. Here is our shape for tutorial 2. So you see, first we drew half, then we used the mirror entities, we had the shape around, and then we revolved it. And when we were done, we ended up with our shape for tutorial 2 right here. All right, so now we're on tutorial 3. So once again, we're going to File, New Part, OK. And we have all our dimensions right here. Drawing the sketch entities shows us we're going to go from the center, draw this line, draw an arc, and then finish up with there, and then draw a couple circles, and then we're done. Oh, and our oval across there. So let's do front plane, sketch, line tool, going out straight, 210. Then we're going to go up, 80. Then we're going to have a tangent arc. With a radius of 25. We're going to draw a line up. That's going to be 100. We're going to do another arc. With a radius of 35. Let's do a center line here. That goes up 60. draw a line across here to there. Let's draw a line down here to there, there, to there. Let's use our fillet tool here. Get this point, that point. We got it, it's at 10, so we go okay. So that curves that in there. Let's get our circle tool, center point, circle, and smart dimension this. So it has a diameter of 50. Let's get our circle tool here, draw a circle here. So it has a diameter of 30. All right, so let's do our center line. And let's do a couple circles then. Let's do a circle. And we'll just kind of draw a circle here. You don't want to get these dotted lines anywhere connected, so we can mess it around. All right, so we have a circle. We want to smart dimension this. We want this to be 30. We want this and this to be 45. And we want the radius to be 12 or the diameter to be 24. All right, so now we want to get another circle. Put it over. We can line up to this one. Draw our circle. And want a smart dimension. This to this to be 30. And we already aligned. Oh wait, no. I don't do. Want that to be 45. 45. Just like it's on the side. It's already 30 from top to bottom because we have it lined up with this one. So now what we're going to do is we're going to find this. We're going to line this up from here to there. And we're going to line this up from here to there. Then we're going to come up here and get our trim entities. We're going to trim that off, and now we have our shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to go features, extrude boss base, and let's move it up to something nice like 40. And there you go. There's your shape. And that is tutorial 3. So now that we did the 3 tutorials, the hands-on test drive are up to you to do. So try your best to create this shape and then create this shape and then answer your questions and you'll be done with chapter 4.